Students, welcome to Chandbagh School Physics Department. This is lecture number 17, and in this lecture we are going to discuss and analyze the next two MCQs. MCQ number 37. It states a potential divider consists of two resistors of resistances R1 and R2 connected in series across a source of potential difference PD V in. The potential difference across R1 is V out. This is the potential divider circuit which has been given to us. This is V in across resistors R1 and R2, and this is V out, that is taken across R1. Question further states which changes to R1 and R2 will increase the value of V out. Students, this is a potential divider circuit, and we know the potentiometer principle, and the potentiometer principle states that voltage is directly proportional to resistance. The greater the resistance of a resistor, the greater the voltage drop across that resistor. Okay, we have to select the changes which are going to increase the value of V out. This is V out. If we want to increase the value of V out, we need to increase the resistance of R1. As this V out is across R1, so increasing R1 will increase V out, and decreasing R2 will increase V out. This is how we are going to arrive at the correct conclusion, and we are going to select the correct option. Now, according to this, let us analyze which option is going to be correct. Option A, R1 doubled, R2 doubled. No, this is not true. R1 should be doubled and R2 should be halved in order to increase the value of V out. B, option B, this R1 should be doubled and R2 should be halved. This seems to be the correct and feasible option, but let us understand and analyze the next options as well. Option C, R1 halved, R2 doubled. If you halve R1, this is going to decrease the value of V out. So this is going to be incorrect. In option D, R1 across R1, it states this R1 should be halved. This is also again going to decrease the value of V out. It means we are only left with one option, that is option B. As a result, option B is the correct option. Basically, we had to apply the knowledge of potential divider in this circuit. MCQ number 38. Which row describes the relative ionizing power and the relative penetration power per unit length in air of alpha particles and gamma rays? Students, we know that alpha particles, they have the highest ionizing ability but the least penetration power. It means that we have to select the option in which alpha particles have the highest ionizing ability and gamma rays have the highest penetration power. And according to this, let us analyze these options one by one. Option A, least ionizing. No, alpha particles they have the highest ionizing ability, so option A cannot be correct. B, least penetrating. Yes, alpha particles is least penetrating and gamma rays is least ionizing, and it says most ionizing. No, this option is also going to be incorrect. Option C, alpha particles, they are the most ionizing. Yes, this is true. Gamma rays, they are the most penetrating. Yes, this is also true. It means that option C is correct, but let us discuss the next option, that is D. Option D says alpha particles, they are the most penetrating. No, they have the highest ionizing ability, and gamma rays, they have the least ionization. Yes, this is true, but alpha particles have the least penetration power, so option D cannot be correct. Resultantly, we are left with one option, that is option C. So that is why option C is going to be correct. Students, thank you. Allah Hafiz.